It's time to check the ink levels for reload. I'm using a glove just to protect my hand from the ink because I get messy sometimes. I have the syringe. I'll fill it with my cayenne ink or cyan, however you say it. I'm holding it up to the light to make sure I don't overfill it or it spills out. Any excess ink in the needle and the syringe, I put it back in the bottle, put the bottle back in my container. Put the little stopper back on it, fill it back in. Now what I do is I change gloves because I don't want the colors to mix in any way. That's just my personal preference. I'll take out the magenta, remove the stopper, look at the level. Okay, see if you can tell it does need some ink. And I don't like my levels to get low, so when I refill one color, I check all four. I'll use my syringe for the magenta, fill the cartridge with the ink, checking the level to make sure I don't overfill it. Any excess ink goes back into the bottle. My cap goes back on the syringe, the bottle closed, stopper back on the cartridge itself, reseat it until you hear it click. Take the glove off. I'm going to change my glove again. Like I said, once again, I do that because I don't want the ink on my nails or underneath my nails. So because I'm using that hand more so, I just use one glove to save on my gloves. I get my yellow, do the same thing I've done with the other two colors. I'm turning that one to the side because the ink in that bottle is low. So I want to make sure I get the ink into the syringe. I'll fill it, return excess ink, cap it, put it back in my box, put the stopper back on the cartridge, reseat the cartridge, and I'm going to do the same thing with the black. Because usually you use more black ink, that cartridge is double the size of the other three colors. So put on my glove, and then I'm going to check my ink levels. This one, I won't hold it up because it's going to be hard for me to tell because it's black. So I'll just fill that one until I see a little bubble. Oh, what I'm doing there is I had to get more ink. I no longer had any black in that bottle. So I had to open up my new box of ink, bottles of ink, to get my black out of there. And I'll do the same thing with that one.